Hello guys, welcome to Indie Ninja Gaming. We're here once again with some GoldRush hard mode. Fanfuss, hello. I know, I lost track. Don't need to, lost track of time. No need to call me an amateur, alright? I apologise that I only started the stream, what, 1-2 minutes late? Something to that effect. I started a new world on Stationeers, and you know, we know what it's like with that game. I apologise, but I only started to drink 1-2 minutes late. Something. I just heard my voice. I think we're good. Anyway, yes, we're back. We have both of them set up now, so we should be doing a lot better. Now, if I recall, we stopped yesterday before doing a full day, but I was expecting to do more than like the 9-10 yards of dirt to see. I was hoping to do more than 9-10 yards of dirt, which will show us how much more we're doing. Right now we're just saving it up. I'm going to be working on a test for Nighthawk on hard mode while I'm at it. I'll be processing the hog pan dirt into the tier 5 wash plant to see how rich it is. I take it you're going to get an excavator in there, or a front end loader. Because that one you can get any one of those vehicles in. I think you can even get a dump truck into that one. Unless they narrowed it. Unless they narrowed the entrance. For some reason it feels so cold tonight, which is weird because it's warmer weather. You hope for the dump truck and small excavator, otherwise it's going to be... You can get the big one in there. I've done it. In fact, I've been able to load a dump truck in that hog pan whilst manoeuvring a front end loader. You can probably do it with the big one, big excavator. It's with its reach, that would be helpful. Worst case scenario, if you've got enough money, maybe rent a Frankenstein and have it pump out that way. I don't know. I checked out some Power World. I haven't seen much, but it does look interesting, by the way. It was you that said that you're liking it, wasn't it? You can't afford it yet. Well, if you're doing a test, why not just make a save, get out alone, do it, see how much it is. Just rent them for a minute, just to test it out, and then reload your save. I mean, if I could get an excavator in here, I'll be trying to do this, well, assuming I could afford it, between the excavator and a mobile wash plant. I'd get this done. Yeah, that's the problem. When there's too many games you like me, right? Sometimes people like when I do a steady stream of something like the only game. Other times, they get bored and they want a mixture. Whenever I do the mixture, you never decide because there's too many games I want to do. And if there's too many games, even if I'm swapping, like, where I was going to swap stationers and construction sim week by week, the thing is, it gets a bit inconsistent, and yeah. That's why I'm putting a couple of games on a back burner for now. Let people get their interest back. That's small compared to what I've seen during the leaderboards. Oh, I've seen 4,000 ounce squares on leaderboard. I know hard mode is different, but maybe. Or it could just be because it's your first claim. I mean, I was having squares in the 2000s on my first claim on leaderboard. Oh my god. Trying to watch chat as well. Found it annoying they have 15-yard deep squares and the gold is only on the bottom 2.5 meters. Ooh. What, wait, on Nighthawk? There were squares on Nighthawk where the gold's almost everywhere. But I like bulldozing. I'm one of those people who like to do it. Nice and peaceful. chilled, you know. I've got 2 sitting right here. I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm just going to go get shut my front door, let some heat trap in here. Front room door, rather. Back in a sec. Okay, let's do this. Sorry about that. Just been a really warm, well, I say really warm. It's not been really warm. Obviously, it's just been a lot warmer recently, you know. We had that really cold snap, then we've been in like double digits again. It's felt nice. And then tonight, it just feels cold again, bitter again. It's out of the blue. £12 going up. It was quite low yesterday. 0.8 of an ounce, nearly 0.9. So this isn't the only gold we've gotten in this day either. And we've done about, I don't know, 6-7 clean out, 6-7 buckets. We had to do some with the hog pan. And went back and forth to town a couple of times. So I'm expecting the processed yardage to be higher than normal, for obvious reasons, but at the same time it can get higher. Go. Alright, one more fill up, and then I think one more fill up of the container, and then I think we're just going to leave the pump on until we hit 100 again. when this night ends, I might have to go into town to pick up some more fuel. I won't smelt my gold. I'll wait until I've got at least 20 ounces before I smelt any bars. I don't know if it counts it like this, but with the gold loss and everything, I'd rather just lose the one chunk. I don't know if you end up losing more overall if you keep doing smaller amounts. You're drilling your Nighthawk. Congratulations. Though I do have the harder game ahead of me, with the rules I've imposed, and only doing 2 streams a week. It's going to take a bit longer. Once again, I'm going to just run the whole lot. Might as well be making use of the water while it's on. A little less on that one. It'll definitely be more fun once I'm out of the hole. Oh, absolutely. But I know it will be. May not get another clean out before midnight. I mean, we'll try. Can't promise anything. So before we were averaging, what was it, 8, 9 yards of dirt, something to that effect. You know, I'm going to be getting some fuel soon anyway, so what the hell, I'm just going to keep at it, keep the thing on. We're not spending the gold. Damn it, I'm not spending the gold, so... think as long as you can keep a good pace, the fuel usage, the economy of it all, isn't really that big a deal. In fact, you're probably losing out on time and dirt sluiced versus the thing, because you keep having to stop, turn things on, turn things off. Hey OG, how you doing, dude? Generally, yes. What I'm doing right now is a bit tedious. Most of the time, if you're in this hog pan, you're only in it for a few buckets worth. Because I'm in a hard mode, I need to dig out this whole thing to be able to progress. Especially with the rules I've imposed upon myself for the hard mode Let's Play. I mean, if you're renting, if you're allowing yourself to rent and get loans and things, then okay, yeah, you won't need to do the whole hog pan, but a good majority of it though. But when you're digging with the machinery and everything, yeah, very chill, very enjoyable. I love it. I like those sort of games. As a kid, I actually had, you know, Tonka tractors, Tonka excavators, all of that sort of stuff. And I would literally spend hours just moving fish tank gravel from one side of a area to another and then back again. Just loading up trucks, driving them over. But what I'm doing now is not something you're going to want to do unless you're addicted to the game, unless you become a fanatic. Only idiots who have played every ounce, every corner, every available strategy of the game decide to do something like this. I should get one more clean out. I'll read that in a second. I'm on the home stretch here. If you like to dig and progress and expand on the claims, it can be fun, frustrating and rewarding. The goal balance is a bit out of whack though. I think it needs adjusting. What, in the normal game or in this one? I think they need to. I think it would be good if they lowered the amount of gold in the claims, but at the same time whack up the price of buying the claims, like really increase to the point where you know you're guaranteed to get the money. Well, even if, oh yeah, no, actually they can really hike up prices, because as long as you got $1 million to reset the claim, eventually you'll make that money back. But if they if they lower the gold on the claims, massively hike up the price of buying every claim, but then lower the royalty rate for the owners, like this one should start at 10%. Rivertown should be like 15, then Pine Valley should be like 20, 25, and then Nighthawk should be 30, 35. A different amount to reset each claim as well, yes. I mean, that would certainly have an impact on the... No, actually. Problem with that is, the people who are in a chart, who are capable of just about competing on the leaderboards now, wouldn't really be much of a competitor then, if they don't get enough money to reset the claims. Like, you could end your chance like straight off, especially if it's Nighthawk that's the resetting claim. Maybe you're not allowed to reset a claim until you dug out X percentage. Right, I'm going to run a test here. So I'm going to dig the way I have been, like this, you know, turn it off, turn it on, and I'm going to see how much fuel I have left over in percentage. And then I'm going to leave the pump on. I'll fill the box once and then just leave the pump on after that, and then see how much fuel usage I've had at that point. I'm going to wait a sec, see how much we get gold we get taken. I'm going to roll a sig, then I'm going to drive into town, pick up the fuel. Whilst we're waiting for midnight. Well, that's not bad though, just shy of 7 ounces in the bank right now before he takes his cut. And we had at least 2 ounces before that, I believe. So that'll be the magnetite, won't it? Wait, look how... It's like daytime. Nearly. It's so light out. Have I actually done something about that? Oh, I hate seeing it from this side. Down in here, it looks like I've done really well. Wouldn't turn. $96 ounces. Nearly $600 right there. Oh, okay, no. It didn't do as much as I thought. But 12 yards of dirt. That's not bad. We only lost nearly 2.3 ounces. I'll take that. I know, that is annoying. Grab the nozzle and it just drops like you've double tapped. Okay, didn't want to turn again. Keep the engine running, keep it nice and ticking over, don't let it cool down. I'm not going to be here long. No, why am I stopping at the bank? I haven't smelted any gold. It's an old habit. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Like 15% of the claim isn't much on Nighthawk, is it? Maybe a percentage of the total gold on claim. Like you've got to dig up 60% of the gold that's on the claim before you can reset. That would fix the whole save scrubbing issue. Oh no, maybe it wouldn't. Oh, but you know what that would do though? That would stop people from... In fact, that will mean more people will be wanting to save scrub. Because you can't reset your map. Then if you don't like the map, reset it again. That would only encourage the save scrubbing, wouldn't it? Right, so 12 yards of dirt is the goal to beat. I couldn't be bothered to use the camera mouse at all during that run back, so I just changed the camera angle, the camera view. Did it all one-handed. So we refilled the car and 2 of those canisters, and we still got $900 left. In fact, we actually, those 2 canisters lasted a long time, so... %, with 3% fuel loss. If I keep up that pace, it'll only be, what, 15% gone? Anyway, so far I've got an oh! Sorry, it's a bit of a lengthy one to read here. And just using it as an excuse to grab the coffee. Anyway, so far I've got an oxygen filtration from the base into tank, water recycle into planters. How do you recycle your water? And I've come to a realization. You don't actually need to fill up the portable oxygen tank. To get yourself a couple of pipe utilities, put up, I don't know, 2 of those double pipe tanks, and stick a oxygen bottle filler on the end. Oh, I thought you meant you were collecting condensation from the pipes. But no, if you do it the way I just said, you can have one bottle in there constantly filling up whilst you're using up the other. All you got to do is swap them out. And when you get smart canisters, you could end up spending weeks in between needing to refill. It's 8 o'clock for me now. What time is it for you? I know you told me yesterday, but I've forgotten. It's 8 PM right now. It's noon almost. If you wanted to game a game tomorrow, what would be the earliest time you'd be able to play? There's an 8-hour difference. If you want to, I'm up for a game. And it won't be, and don't worry, I won't play the game when you're not around. It'll be one that we just jump into every now and then. Should you want to. Don't want to, that's absolutely fine. But if you do, we can see if there's anyone else who wants to join in. And you could probably teach me a thing or two. There's still a lot I need to learn about the game. Especially when it comes to things like solar panels, automation and things like that. Hate when it does that. It doesn't tell you. And it'll be off camera as well. I wouldn't record, I wouldn't stream. It would just be a chill out session, you know? You'd like to, but it might just be a weekend thing in the future because I've got to return to work again soon. Oh, no, I said that isn't a thing. That wouldn't work for me. Saturdays I stream, don't I? And Sundays I set aside to play games with a couple of mates. Like, they know I do all my streaming and everything, and we used to play on the regular, like more than one day a week and everything, but I just make sure just to set aside some time just to play with some friends. You know? Well, Mondays, Tuesday, the only days I've got is Wednesday. That's the only other day that's the only day I don't stream is Wednesday. Wednesday and Sunday. Oh, I do have a question for you, actually, about something in the game. So if you're playing with multiple people, right, and say, like, all right, so say you and I were playing, right? I actually jumped on the game whilst you were offline. Does your oxygen, etc., run out whilst you're not in the game? And if so, do you need to have like the bed or something? Well, it doesn't need to be a regular thing, dude. If it just, you know, if you wanted to play tomorrow, we'd start up the world, play for a few hours, get things running, and then whenever there's a free moment that we can both do, it's like, hey, do you want to play? You know, it doesn't have to be a fixed arrangement, do it or die, you know. %86. Like I said, if you're not up for it, it's all good, dude. It's all good. No pressure. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to run that last 25%. So 86. Need to remember that number. Yeah, we can mess around. I've got to make sure the game is current. I have it rolled back to practice in the old system. Well, that's cool, dude. So what time for you then would you want to play? Like for example, it's an 8-hour difference. So if you started at, say, 8 o'clock in the morning, that would be 4 o'clock for me in the evening. How did that work? That was like 2% worth of gold. Or 2% worth of dirt. How did that end up being a full bucket? Oh, I really got slapped in the face because of that 2%er. Got to get the kid off to school and wake up, probably closer to 10. So that's 6 o'clock for me. Assuming we don't stop or anything, that's a solid, like, 5 hours I can do. 5-6 hours. Might try and see if, like, bears available as well, if you don't mind. Like I'll just post it, like, we're looking for 2 more people to join us in Discord. We'll use the public channel so anyone can come in and have a chat whilst we're doing it. That's something I want to see a bit more of. is people like coming into the public voice chat in Discord. I think it was this one we used. Again, as long as you're okay with all of that. Right, so it was 86. Let's see if it actually matters. Oh yeah, no, I get that. But at the same time, there's more people mining, so more resources coming in, so we can set it up faster. More people building. And I found a little trick. You know how much of a pain it is to get your those storage crates from the lander into your base once you set up the airlock? I found a way to glitch it through the windows. Well, it wasn't even me that found it. It was a friend of mine, Mark, who just started playing. I haven't done anything on Moon yet, so the oxygen generation would be a problem for me with Moon. I know Mars. Mars will probably be easier overall. And once you get your potatoes up and running, it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, but I don't want to have to filter. I mean, yeah, okay. On Mars, you're filtering out something anyway, but the nitrogen I find is a pain in the ass. At least when you're filtering in from Mars, you can choose only oxygen. Or if your plants, if you run out of carbon, which is not very likely with three of us there emptying our waste tank indoors, you could always just chuck in a CO2 filter as well for a little bit, just to fill it up a little bit faster. It also helps to have an atmosphere, I have found, with the advanced furnace. Say your pressure's too low, but your heat's right, and you don't want to add in any more fuel, because if you do, the heat will be too high. All you have to do, or if you need to cool down the furnace as well, have a powered vent attached to your furnace, and it will add pressure and cool it down a little. Yeah, but coal adds hydrocarbon, which will give you whatever that slag is called. Okay, it looks like on and off is the more fuel efficient way. I'm about 60%, or I'll be about, or just past 60% by the time the fuel gets down to where it was before. Also, having an atmosphere helps a lot with the storms and the upright windmill as a power boost. Like early days when everyone's batteries are running out, that first storm, if you get a windmill up and running, charge everything. You got goggles and GPR tracker. What's a GPR tracker? And I'm assuming the goggles are the ones where you can see the different ores? Or is that the night vision? I see, I don't like playing with mods until I know the game to death. Like, I will play the hell out of a game before I even think about adding mods. Because otherwise, when the game updates, if I have been playing mods before I know the game well enough, I'll get confused when they change something in an update, and I'm thinking, well, I get the mods may not work with that version, and then I get confused like, well, why can't I do this now? An extra 10% fuel from the look of it. At least at my current rate of digging. There's a mod you need to put on the goggles and ores. Put into the goggles the ores, and it needs a battery slot too. Oh, well, I know that there is. Well, I've made glasses, but there's been no slots on the glasses. The sunglasses themselves do nothing. At least as far as I could tell. Oh, here's a question. The headlamp. Does that go round your head, or can it go like in the glasses slot? Because I've not gotten it, because I expected it to be in place of your helmet. I don't want to make it 'cause it just seems like a waste. But if it does go round like in a glasses slot, then that makes life easier when you go mining with a mining backpack equipped instead. Goes in your suit, but there's no space for it. And also, like, what's with that armor set? I'm going, you know, you got that military body armor. How are you supposed to go outside in that? And who are you protecting yourself from on the inside? Oh, maybe it's like in place of your... No, it wouldn't be in place of the uniform though, because there's a helmet and a chest plate. It's quite funny though. Anything I've done versus like what I've seen, say, Cows Are Evil doing. My base is basically this hog pan, whereas his is the actual claim. The difference is just comical. Well, I'm thinking about expanding in my streaming save. I'm going to expand with steel. I'm only going to use steel to expand because there's more options you can use with it. But first, before I do any of that, I need to upgrade all my tables because I know what I'm doing with that now. I've figured out a way of fixing my aircon, so I just keep it on passively. There's no strain on the pipes. There's constant, like, whatever temperature I want. It's good. And I'm going to set up better oxygen collection and get those smart canisters up and running. I have plans. I have lots and lots of plans. I'm going to make an indoor area for my tables, which I can vacuum out space to keep cool. That way storms won't affect it. I can just keep going when the storms happen. Oh my god, I left the thing running. I was just chatting, I wasn't really paying attention. Chatting makes the hog pan. I think I've done... This is what, my 4th stream? 4th, 5th stream, something like that. And I've been doing about 4 or 5 hours a stream. So I'm past the 18 hours. It may make the hog pan easier, but you also slow down whilst you're doing it. Because I'm stopping, I'm focusing on that, I'm focusing on this. Of course, I spent a lot longer panning for the gold as well, which didn't help. You know, I might just leave it running for now. I'm almost there. I think if I do off-camera hog panning, I might just finish it all. If I'm allowed to do that, then I'll probably just finish it all off-camera. I won't sell any gold. I won't smelt any gold. I'll just collect it all, and I'll only use the magnetite for fuel. And hopefully I won't need any parts. Right, hold on, I'll finish reading that in a second. You have my word that I won't change the, if I did it. I know my word's my word, that's all there is to it, but you'll be able to see the difference next time you log in, the next time we stream it. But I will not change the speed of the day. No, a non-commentary stream is boring as hell. If I did it off camera, I would be able to watch stuff while I do it, so I get distracted that way. Oh, not distracted per se, but I'd have the easier side of it that way. If that makes sense. I won't. Oh, I seriously won't. I don't. Whilst there is a benefit to slowing down your speed, you know, the rate at which time passes, there is a negative effect to it as well. That's you get like hit with like one massive dose of gold loss. I'd rather just know up front, you know. It was like the first time I ever did the full hog pan, I was watching a Split in Two stream, and he was doing a full hog pan, so I kind of started at the same time he did in the stream, and I was watching him do it as I was doing it. He beat me. But that was my first time doing it. No, you don't lose gold from it. say I set time to go at the same rate as real life, right? I clear out the whole hog pan. Then the claim owner takes out his gold from the whole hog pan if I did it all in one real life time day. All in one go. And it's just... it screws you over because you don't... You know, you make plans and everything with the gold that you got and you don't realise how much it's going to take till it's gone. I'd rather know in stages. So I'm going to say this now then, to anyone who might be watching this after the fact as well. I'm going to do so. I'm going to start doing it off camera. Try and chew through it. If anyone has any objection to that, comment below. And if I get enough people saying no, don't, then I will stop at that point, whatever point I'm at. I think that's fair. You know what, screw it, I'm just going to leave it on for a while. It's not like we can't afford the fuel. And I keep forgetting to turn it off, so... Being said, we've taken a chunk of that fuel canister already. No. $11 ounces, not too shabby. Could be better though. Could be that 19 ouncer we had. You know that Nighthawk fin, the top bit? Ah, hate when I do that. You would actually get, if you processed a hog pan like the Nighthawk hog pan by shovel and or like by shovel, you'd actually get less gold, I think, than you would if you used like a machine to dig it up. Because the machine will get more of the hidden stuff under the bedrock, wouldn't it? I missed how much that said it. Oh no, it doesn't matter. It wasn't a full load, was it? That's absolutely fine, dude. Coffee first, I think. Ugh. Right. Hazard, hello, dude, hello. Lurking, I am, and a good morning to all. Ah, come on. So how much have we done? Let's try and get an overview here. Oh, we're about a third. That's really disheartening. We're only about a third of the way through the hog pan. You know what? We were hitting better gold as we were going there, right? But if this followed gravity and everything, then the best gold should be over here. Like where it stops about, so about there sort of thing. That should technically be the better gold. It won't be, but that is how it should technically be. Well, actually, it should be about here. Between here and here. Because this would have had to have been formed by this river flowing into it. Right? So the water would have been pushing it up, but it can only go up so far versus gravity, can't it? The gold. So if it followed any kind of real life stuff, that is roughly where the gold should be. I'll look at it later, dude. Yeah, that's all good, dude. That's all good. Appreciate that you're leaving it running. Well, that's going to need to be replaced soon. Which means yet another trip into town. Apparently, YouTube isn't getting enough bitrate. That's weird. It is. I dropped like 740 frames, pretty instant. And it's less than 8 seconds worth of frames, but and I'm still getting a warning on YouTube saying I'm not receiving a smooth stream. But OBS is looking good. Trying to watch it on my phone as well for a second, see how it goes when I start moving on there again. Oh, it's okay. YouTube stopped moaning now. Damn it. Wasted a shovel. I'm curious about something. But I can't do it while I've got stuff in the wavetable. Basically, I want to put one shovel of dirt into a bucket. And then put it through the wavetable. See how much gold's actually in each shovel. Because I've lost a couple of shovels. I've misclicked and I've poured dirt back onto bedrock and deleted it a few times. Oh my god, come on. I've just let it run dry again, haven't I? You know what? Screw it. I may as well be cleaning out. Like, whilst I've got the water running, I may as well be cleaning the gold a little bit. Saves me from... actually saves some time, because later on I'd be not digging. And instead I'll just only be standing there processing the gold. So I may as well process the gold whilst the water's running. Actually, put that back on here for a minute. An ounce bucket of magnetite. Well, I buy a rather crappy 8-ounce bucket, but yeah, that's not even max on the volume. We have another nearly 3 ounces of gold. So yeah, that saves some time. You know, we're multi-using the waters. We're not actually paying for the water, just for the power to move the water. The water's infinite, so just making ultimate use of that. If it's on, you may as well be using it for everything. It doesn't cost you any extra. Hello. What do you mean back? I'm still in the hog pan. Yesterday I jumped onto a fresh save to do a test using $1 mode to see how something would work. I didn't want to waste money and resources and time doing it in this save if it wasn't going to work. I mean, look, we haven't even finished yet. We haven't even done half of the claim yet. Half of the hog ban. Oh, bet. Contemplating setting up, like me and Fanfuss have been talking about potentially setting up like a game of Stationeers tomorrow evening. He said for him it would be somewhere around like closer to 10 in the morning that he'd be able to start, which means it'll be about 6 for us. 6 p.m. roughly. Are you in? It'll be harder, of course, 3 of us, but there's at least 2 people there who know what they're doing. As long as I don't get in your way too much. But I mean, to be honest, I do know a bit more now. I know more now than I did then when obviously, you know, you showed me my first game. You helped me out with my first game, but I've come a long way since then. Still got a lot to learn though, and I figure what better way than to pay people who know what they're doing. Help me out, help you out. Oh, well, I said help you out, but helps me out. I learn a lot. We have fun. Win-win. That's what I was getting at. Maybe finally got your $7 mic working and uploaded some tutorial to YouTube. Nice, dude, nice. I'm wasting time here. Daylight's burning. How are we looking with the filter here? Oh, so it's still going to last a little while yet then. Sweet. I mean, I'm actually off tomorrow. So if you wanted to jump on, like, earlier than that just to have a little mess around or anything, just let me know. I'm probably going to be playing the game tomorrow regardless, so... And you know what? You know that issue that I had playing with you, where you were standing still? I was showing a friend how to get started on it, on the game, and we played for like 5-6 hours solid. Me, you know, teaching him what little I know, and it didn't happen once. Well, no, I mean, he doesn't live in my town anymore, same town as me anymore. He's a good, solid 2-3 hours drive away. Told told wifey about the arrangement and she got a little pissy because I've been spending so much time on stationers last 2 days, obsessed over it. It'll be okay though. Are you sure, dude? Are you sure? Oh yeah, oh, true. Well, Bear's up for playing as well, Fanfus. Oh no, you're not in the UK anymore, are you, Bear? Are you? I don't know. My geography's whack. I hate geography. You tell me you're that many miles away from me. It's like, is the UK that big? I have no idea. I suck at geography. Well, tell her I said sorry and thank you. Canada, right. I wonder if old man's got the game as well. Maybe bring him in. Actually, I wonder if he does have the game. Just having a look real quick. No, he doesn't. Old man doesn't have it. Only 2 available at the moment, but 2 more being uploaded. Oh, what tutorials? Well, here's hoping to get some decent views, dude. At some point, I might do the start off airlock tutorial, because I could not find any of them for love nor money. And maybe as I learn how to do each individual thing adequately, I can upload a new one. It'll also give me... I'll then have a library of reference points that I can go to as well, as I need to. Oh, it was already on. That was me being a twat right there. I'm tempted, guys, to end the stream off when the in-game day ends today. I'm not gonna lie, right now I'm kind of struggling with this. And all this talk of station is, kind of want to jump back on it. And it's not the usual number of people here either. Just strange for a gold rush. You know what? I think I will, and it's up to you two. If you two wanted to make a start on that save after this, I can. If not, I might make a new stream for my other one and just get back onto that for a little while. The game between us, like I said, won't be on camera. I won't do that to you. Yeah, I'm going to finish off the in-game day first. I will 6 to 7 PM Pacific time likely, if that's okay. Bear message me in the Discord. No, you're 8 hours ahead behind me though. So 6 for you is midnight for me. No. 2 in the morning for me. So. Oh wait, no. Wait. When you say Pacific time, is that what time you are? Or... ...5 hours. I'm still 6 PM Pacific is still, if it's 5 hours, 11 PM for me. I need to keep some kind of a resemblance to a routine for sleep routine for work. Drag that in to wash it whilst I'm going. I didn't even turn it on, did I? I hate when it does that. That little animation glitch. Ouch, that was really, really, really crap. Tell you what, I don't even know if I can finish out the day. I'm starting to feel that way right now. So I might make this the last fill up. Then what I'll do is I'll getting a bit hungry as well, so I'll end this off. Take a quick 10-15 minute break. I'll set up for the next stream. Like give it like a 15-minute kind of a distance. Have a quick little something to eat, and then come back maybe with some stationeers on my save one. You have got to be motivated for this. You're absolutely right. I am losing the will to live. Catch you later, Fanfuss. Right, so this will be the last bucket here, guys. At least for today. Done a good chunk of gold today though, so far. We started off at what, 4 ounces? Old Arnold took 2.3, I think it was. We've done about 8 ounces today. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for GoldRush today. I can't. I'm oh, my brain is leaking out of my ears right now. Ugh. Which is not what I want when I'm going into Stationeers, but that's what's going to happen. I am going to when I leave here, I'm going to schedule the stream. Let's see, what's the time now? 20 past. If we say 22, that should be good. It won't be a long stream on Stationeers, but yeah, it'll be something better than this. Alright guys, well, but thank you for sticking through it with me though. Hopefully I'll see you over on the Stationeers live stream. If not, I'll see you next time though. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good night. Stay safe. Sleep well. Goodbye.